Okay, guys, we're gonna do another Disney movie today, and I think we're gonna do Alice in Wonderland. At least that's what I was gonna do, but I watched that movie 3 times and still have no idea what's going on. So instead, we're gonna talk about The Emperor's New Groove, which is another movie I got recently. Anyway, The Emperor's New Groove is about a goat named Goose Goose. And Goose Goose is kind of like this king. He wasn't originally a goat who had like this witch that was working for him. And he made her angry by firing her. So she turned him into a goat. And he then meets up with Fred Flintstone. And the two of them go on an adventure together to not make him a goat no more. I really liked this movie because the whole way through it was a lot of fun and laughs, and I didn't get every joke, but the jokes I got were funny. I don't get the character that they call Kronk because he's kind of weird when you like look at him. He thinks that like he's invisible and stuff, and he has imaginary friends. I don't know if an adult should have imaginary friends like that. That's kind of weird. But, like, he's got, like, one on his shoulder on each side, and it's okay. I mean, it was funny, I guess, but at the same time, I don't think you should teach, kids that it's okay to have imaginary friends when you're an adult, because, like, then they're gonna, like, take their imaginary friends with them as they grow up, and that's not good. Anyway, this witch character, I can't remember her name. I think it's Easel. Easel. I'll go with Easel. I don't know if that's right. Anyway, Easel's trying to kill Goose Goose because she wanted to kill him, but instead of killing him, what she did by mistake was turn him into a goat, which, I mean, that's a pretty silly mistake to make. If you're trying to kill someone and you turn them into a goat, I don't know how you do that, because, like, if I were an evil person and was into, like, committing crimes and stuff, like, if I would probably, like, stab someone to kill them instead of, like, giving them a drink that could turn them into a goat instead. That just seemed like poor planning on Easel's part. But, she put, like, Kronk in charge of, like, finishing the job or whatever, and he, like, threw him off a big thing. And I think that's pretty smart to throw him, well, I mean, for a bad guy thing to do, to throw him off a big thing. But, it doesn't really solve the problem. At the end of the movie, Easel's, like, alive, which is weird for the Disney movies, because a lot of people die in these movies, and Easel didn't die, even though she was the bad guy. And Kronk is, like, I guess not a complete bad guy. I don't know what they're doing with that, because he's like a Boy Scouts leader or something. I don't know what they're going for with that one, but it's kind of interesting that he can, like, talk to squirrels. I was playing a video game called Baldur's Gate 3, and they have a talk to animals spell, and I thought that was pretty neat. Maybe Kronk is, like, based off, like, Baldur's Gate 3. I don't know about that. But, the movie was pretty good. I'd give it like a solid 6, because although it made me laugh a lot, there was a lot of parts that I just felt could have been handled better. Like Goose Goose's whole, I want to build this thing on this mountain. I thought that was really stupid because he's like on a big castle and like he could have built it there, but instead he wants to build it on a mountain that's really far away. To me, it just seemed like a bad idea, because he doesn't seem to like to travel. And he would have had to, like, walk all the way to, like, this mountain to go swimming. I thought that was kind of stupid. But who am I to judge? I'm not, like, a king or nothing. I'm also not a goat. So maybe it's different for him. I don't know. Anyway, when he's with Fred Flintstone really doesn't want to help him because the mountain he wants to use to build his, like, pool or whatever, that's where his house is. So Fred Flintstone doesn't want to help him. But at the same time, like, Fred Flintstone's, like, a really good guy, so he's gonna help him. Plus, I've seen his face in, like, all those memes, And so anyone who has that meme face is probably a good guy. That's how I see it. Cause like a lot of those like people who are in like memes, they're like really good people when you get to know them. Cause they're like, I don't know, like they're on the internet and yet they didn't choose this life, it chose them. I think that's pretty neat. And I mean, like obviously the Fred Flintstone character is not like a real person, so like, you know, like it's not like he could have chose this life for himself either way, but still I think it's pretty neat either way. If you like this video, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, drop a like and leave a comment for me. I'd really appreciate it if you would. Anyway, thanks and I'll see you later.